All right, so this is Team 10 with our Scenario 220 after action report. So for our objective, so for this presentation, we had to manage a fifth fermenter as well as the loan for the fermenter. We then also had to create a doable production schedule with minimal to no lost sales. We had to effectively manage the price of all three beers and make sure that we were setting them all at the correct price to make the most sales and the most money, and also prevent any production gaps that we would have along the way. So, what actually happened? We went pretty well. We all stayed on task and worked with each other. We were very good about communicating with each other, and we all stuck pretty closely to our scenario plan that we initially made the week before. We also managed to pay back our loan earlier than we expected, which really helped in the end because we paid less interest. And overall, we were pretty successful with our scenario. So here's our production for Alley Cat. As you can see, it's pretty close to our what we plan to project or produce for this beer. And yeah, it went pretty well. We didn't run out of Alley Cat. We actually had a little bit extra at the end, so it's pretty good.
Okay, so here is our production for Edgar. Um, Honestly, we did better than kind of expected. I mean, we kind of dropped a little bit towards the end. Um, but I would say overall, like this is a pretty decent plan, and we executed it very nicely. Next slide. And then here is Taj. Now, I will say there is some downfall to it. Our spikes are drastic and huge. Even like though when we recovered like double the amount. It we still kind of lost some with the spikes and everything, but towards the end we actually did really well. As you can see, that our plan like kind of skyrocketed. Next slide. Okay, so here are our sales for Alley Cat. We did great. Actually, like there's we execute this like very well. I know we had some trouble, a lot of trouble actually, during the beginning, and we were kind of worried about if our EBT was gonna be high enough, but not like this was done. Like Alley Cat did very well, and I'm glad because last time Alley Cat we had so much trouble with.
This is mine? Okay. Uh, I start with Taj, right?
No, you should be on Edgar.
I'll take over. It's fine. 9, 10. I'm right. That's fine though. Okay, so for our plan, for Edgar, our sales did a lot better than we were planning. It's pretty stable relative to like the curve of the line for the plan, but our sales actually did pretty good. I feel like we did a good job keeping Edgar relatively stable and not ever running dry on that one specifically. Um, you know, pretty good relative to what is expected for that one. Next slide. Taj, it was the line was supposed to be a lot more stable, but our sales were pretty good. We had spikes here and there, but our sales were still rather high compared to what was kind of expected. Um, so I think we did a pretty good job with this relatively. Next slide. Okay, our inventory and production gaps. Uh, the alley cat's supposed to kind of dip, so I don't think that was too bad. I know we ran out of beer a couple times on what was it, Taj and Edgar, I believe, right?
Yeah, it was those two.
So that kind of messed us up. But I would say besides that, I feel like we recovered really well, which I do like, and and we still ended up getting decent sales even with those production gaps. So I would say it wasn't too bad of a loss for us, but it did affect the lost sales, which I believe is like next slide. Yeah, there we go. So Taj and Edgar, I guess we had a couple lost sales from Alley Cat. That would be in the summer. I guess we could have sold more. That was probably a price thing, but for Edgar and Taj, I'm like 99% sure that was just because we ran out. So yeah,
Yep.
good summary. Uh, I mean, we sold pretty good. One thing I was pretty happy about is we had a lot of cash. Um, so we were able to pay off the loan early, which was good. I think that helped us out a lot because that was a big boost. Because I remember early in the year we weren't like we were still trying to figure out prices and stuff like that. But then we paid off the loan and then we had a lot of cash. Um, like late spring, summertime, that set us up pretty well for the end of the year, which we did well.
Hmm. Yep, I would definitely agree with that. We did about as well as we expected. We got an A, and then we did pretty good. So I'd say that was a success.
I was very proud of our plan, guys.
Yep.
It was good. It was a good plan.
Hmm.
It was changing the prices helped us a lot, even like and not so drastic of a change as well.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, we definitely learned from our last round.
Yeah, definitely.
When's the next simulation day?